iDream viewers, ఇవాళ మనం 16 క్రూతో ఉన్నాము. డైరెక్టర్ గారు ఉన్నారు కార్తిక్ నరేన్ అండ్ హీరో రెహమాన్ గారు అండ్ తెలుగులో మనకు ఆ మూవీ అందిస్తున్న లక్ష్మణ్ గారు ఉన్నారు. సో ఫస్ట్ స్టార్టింగ్ డైరెక్టర్ గారితో స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం. డైరెక్టర్ గారు ఆల్రెడీ ఇది రిలీజ్ అయిపోయింది తమిళ్లో ఆన్ December 29th and it's a huge hit there and we are going to see on 10th of March. And first of all, congratulations. ఎందుకు 16 అని ఈ మూవీకి నేమ్?
Actually, in Tamil, it's been titled as Dhuruvangal Pathinaaru, and in Telugu, it's 16. Actually, both the titles have a separate meaning to it because it's a story of 16 characters, and the story happens between 16 hours. Okay, so that's the idea behind 16. And Dhuruvangal means extremes. So it's like how a human will react at the extremes of each emotion. So basically, that's the idea behind Dhuruvangal Pathinaaru. So, and along with that, there's a connection with the story. I think we can't reveal it right now.
This story has happened in 16 hours.
Yeah, it's happening of 16 hours. Yeah.
ఓకే. అండ్ రెహమాన్ గారు జనతా గ్యారేజ్ తర్వాత ఈ మూవీ తెలుగులో హీరోగా అండ్ ఎలా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నారు తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్?
ఎవ్రీ సక్సెస్ మేక్స్ ఎవ్రీ యాక్టర్ హ్యాపీ కదా, నాకు డైరెక్టర్కు ప్రొడ్యూసర్ గారు. సో ఎవ్రీబడి ఇస్ హ్యాపీ బికాజ్ ఆఫ్ ద సక్సెస్.
అండ్ తెలుగులో రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది. అండ్ ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే షూట్ షాట్
బికాజ్ ఈ పడంలో வந்து డెఫినెట్గా ఆంధ్ర తెలుగు తెలంగాణలో ரொம்ப హిట్ ஆகும் బికాస్ ఇది மற்ற ஸ்டேட்டில் லைக் கர்நாடகாலோ கேரளாவிலலாம் ஹிட் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஈவன் இந்த தமிழ் வெர்ஷன் எந்த வெர்ஷன் நீங்கள் டப் చేసి விதவுட் டப்பிங் ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் வெர்ஷன் இஃப் யூ see it also people are seeing the movie.
Yeah, so they can understand the actual screenplay.
So it's a proven success. I think for the past 10-15 years inta mandi success south la varla because it is running in 30 theaters as of now and is almost crossing Tamil Nadu.
Today is the 70th day.
70th day and still going because of just purely because people like the movie. Content based film idi. And we are so happy and honored that Laksh banner lo this film is releasing in Andhra and Telangana also. And he's come forward to do this and he's also a producer with a difference. That's what we all know him because they bring all these good films to and dub it here or do it here. It's good. So we are fortunate to have Laksh here.
Actually, they already hit మిగతా ఇండస్ట్రీస్లో అండ్ మీకు తెలుసు ఆల్రెడీ ఇది హిట్ అండ్ యూఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు డబ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు అండ్ యూ ష్యూర్ షార్ట్లీ నో దట్ ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు బి హిట్ ఇన్ తెలుగు ఆల్సో. హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫీలింగ్?
We are very happy. See, success is the
ఇక్కడ టెన్షన్ ఉండదు హిట్ అవుతుందా లేదని, ఆల్రెడీ హిట్ అయినది
కాబట్టి. We are kind of scared, okay. No, because this happens before every release. Even when it comes to Tamil, on December 28th, we were all a bit kind of worried because we were not sure about how the audience are going to receive this because it doesn't have any commercial elements to it. It's not a usual popcorn entertainer film. So we were kind of worried, but after watching the first day first show, I think everything it just went away. We kind of realized, okay, this film will pick up and thank God it picked up.
Nice.
Yeah, hopefully it will be very good if it happens like the same in Telugu also. Let's see.
Sure. And లక్ష్మణ్ గారు మీకు ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి? బిచ్చగాడు దగ్గర నుండి స్టార్ట్ చేయాలా? ఎలా చూస్ చేస్తారు? అండ్ బిచ్చగాడు ఒక సెన్సేషన్ హిట్, అది ఎలా చెప్పాలంటే స్లీపీ హిట్ అని చెప్పొచ్చు. ఎవరు రికగ్నైజ్ చేసి వద్దనుకునే దాన్ని మీరు తీసుకొచ్చి డే బై డే థియేటర్స్ పెంచుకుంటూ అండ్ ఇప్పుడు ఈ మూవీ మీకు ఎలా చూస్ చేసుకుంటారు?
అంటే I should be really thankful to my family only for that because since childhood I've been brought among my production house. We have movies which we have done and main thing is we never believed in star cast or anything like that. We believed in good content movies. Our production house lo ippudu close to we are doing more than 50 movies or something but never all the movies are content based movies. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ థింగ్ అలాగే బిచ్చగాడుని కూడా చాలామంది ఇండస్ట్రీలో మన తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీలో చాలామంది రిజెక్ట్ చేసిన మూవీ అది. బట్ వీ కేమ్ ఫార్వర్డ్, వీ థాట్ వీ లవ్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద మూవీ అండ్ విజయ్ ఆంటనీ గారు అండ్ the way his approach was and the way we were thinking are very similar. He also had that identity of making different movies. So the same way we are also like that. So it happened very well అండ్ ఆ ధైర్యంతోనే తీసుకొచ్చాము తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తారని. ఫ్రాంక్గా చెప్పాలంటే మేము అనుకున్న దానికన్నా ఒక 10 times ఎక్కువ రెస్పాన్స్ పాజిటివ్గా వచ్చింది. అండ్ యు నో హౌ మచ్ సెన్సేషన్ ఇట్ క్రియేటెడ్. అట్లాగే 16 ఇప్పుడు ఎవ్రీ డీటెయిల్ కౌంట్స్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ వన్ అన్ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ మూవీ ఫర్ అగైన్ అవర్ తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్. ఐ కెన్ ప్రామిస్ యూ whoever is in the theatre won't even have a second to get out of the theatre. He will be so involved. He'll be at his edge of the seat thriller anamata. And I won't say it is just a thriller, it is beyond thriller. If it is just a thriller, I don't think I would have picked this script. It is beyond thriller. Last 5 minutes varaku kuda you don't know what's happening and you don't know how it's going to turn. That's how this movie is. The best part of the movie is, if you ask me, the runtime. ఇప్పుడు చాలా మూవీస్ చూస్తాం, చాలా ల్యాక్ అవుతుంది, చాలా స్లో ఉంటుంది, లైక్ దే జస్ట్ గో బియాండ్ వాట్ దే వర్ సపోజ్ టు బి. బట్ దిస్ మూవీ ఈజ్ ఓన్లీ 1 hour 47 minutes. It's crisp and it's very entertaining, gripping. You'll be literally breathless అండి, అట్లా ఉంటుంది మూవీ.
సో ఇది కూడా బిచ్చగాడు లాగా తెలుగులో
We are doing our level best in giving good content. It is up to our Telugu audience to accept it. బిచ్చగాడు మేము అనుకున్న దానికన్నా పెద్ద సక్సెస్ మాకు అందించారు. అలాగే ఈ చిత్రాన్ని కూడా ఆదరిస్తారని కోరుకుంటున్నాం. దట్ ఈస్ అప్ టు దెమ్. We have worked very hard and especially Karthik, he was 21 years when he directed that movie. Now you are 22?
Yes, and now I'm 20.
He is 22 now. So 21-22 కి ఏ అమ్మాయిని ఏ సినిమాకి తీసుకెళ్లాలా అనుకునే he actually showed that lot of senior directors couldn't do such kind of screenplay అని ప్రూవ్ చేసిన డైరెక్టర్. అండ్ రెహమాన్ గారి గురించి చెప్పాలంటే ఐ హావ్ సీన్ హిస్ మూవీస్
25 years
as hero, as my childhood, like he used to be one of the most handsome heroes and he's still handsome right now. So definitely he is someone who deserved to be a hero and I'm happy he's bounced back with this role.
Thank you.
అండ్ మీరు బిచ్చగాడి తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు అంతా అవేర్నెస్ వచ్చేస్తుంది కదా, ఏ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ మూవీస్ చూస్ చేసుకోవాలి, బిచ్చగాడు ఎందుకు హిట్ అయింది అని. సో ఈ మూవీకి మీకు ఏమైనా కాంపిటీషన్ ఫేస్ చేశారా తెలుగులోకి తీసుకురావడానికి?
కాంపిటీషన్ ఉందండి, సివియర్ కాంపిటీషన్.
ఓకే,
కార్తిక్ knows very well, but I don't want to lift the names, but we faced very severe competition. At the same time, initially many people approached Karthik to remake the movie. Yeah,
they did.
Remake,
what that remake? Okay, remake.
For remake also we got the offers, but I was not ready, kind of.
Okay.
He wasn't ready, and whatever the reasoning he gave was also, I felt, very matured thinking. I said that is the right way to think, and he's going on the right track అనిపించింది. And remake అడిగిన ఇంతమందిలో ఈవెన్ ఐఎమ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ హూ ఆస్క్డ్ ఫర్ a remake initially, thought of a remake, but mine was either let me try asking him to do a remake, otherwise I'll go with the same thing, because main thing for a movie to be success in different languages, it has to be universal. There shouldn't be any nativity of anything. ఇక్కడ మన తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ యాక్సెప్ట్ చేసేటట్టు ఉంది సబ్జెక్ట్. ఇట్ కెన్ బి యాక్సెప్టెడ్ ఇన్ ఎనీ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద కంట్రీ, ఎనీ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద వరల్డ్, ఇఫ్ యూ ఆస్క్ మీ. దట్ ఈస్ హౌ ద స్క్రిప్ట్ ఇస్. సో ఆ నేటివిటీ లేన ఇట్ ఈస్ యూనివర్సల్ పిక్చర్ అనిపించింది. దెన్ ఐ థాట్ రెహమాన్ గారు ఈజ్ ఆల్రెడీ వెల్ నోన్ హియర్ ఇన్ తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్, and I thought he's very perfect for the role. Why change it అనిపించింది. So I thought I'll get it. కొద్దిగా రిస్క్ ఉండొచ్చు initially to convince the audience to come to the theatres, but బిచ్చగాడుతో they proved good content will be accepted. So we are counting on them to accept this also. We tried our level best. It's up to them.
Nice. What was your answer when he asked for a remake?
No, actually I just told him, sir, I'm not ready to make the same script and screenplay again consecutively. No, because for a creator it's not a healthy thing. If you ask me, because initial stages every director will have a lot of thoughts and will have a lot of scripts. So before executing that, why do the same script again? So that's why I was not ready. And to be very honest, I don't know Telugu that much. So in order to direct, you have to know the language very well, because communication is very important when it comes to direction. So I kind of felt I'm not ready as of now. So that's why.
But we heard that your next film is going to be with a Telugu hero. Is that?
Yeah, right? Talks are going on. Nothing is on papers yet. We'll announce it officially very soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as he said, మీ ఏజ్ ఫ్యాక్టరే కొంచెం సెన్సేషన్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది. ఐ థింక్ ఈ ఇండస్ట్రీలో లేరు అనుకుంటా 22 yearsకి హూ డైరెక్టెడ్ ఏ మూవీ. So maybe
21. When I directed, I was 21. Yeah.
Okay.
లేదండి, ఐ మీన్ మెయిన్ థింగ్, సారీ టు ఇంటరప్ట్.
Yeah.
21 yearsకి సినిమా తీయటం అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్ కదా. that anyone can do, and getting a success also is not a big deal. Okay, manchi commercial cinema chesthe, if he can manage it, it is good. Kabade 21 years ilanti script handle chesi convince cheyadam
That was my
it's not a
actually
easy thing.
second question.
Trust me, you will go to the theater, you will say this movie can be made blindly in Hollywood. Aa range lo untadi. That's how and the screenplay, it's one of my favorite movies. Actually, we had a discussion which came to mind. I thought it was on par with it anpichindi.
Wow.
One of the biggest directors of Hollywood, on par with it anpichindi. So the moment I asked Karthik, he told it's my favorite film, sir. Adi idi annadu. Then I thought crazy. Implementing it is not that easy, and he's done it in a convincing way.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
So how you usually prepare your stories or script? By watching the movies of different different Tollywood industries, or
No.
or you prepare story on your
Okay.
own, like
Okay.
real life?
No, there are directors who have inspired me, but when it comes to writing a script and directing a film, I don't take inspirations from that, because as a writer director, I have to travel with that film for like a minimum of 1 year. So when 1 year of my life is going into a particular film, so it has to be original and it has to be like my own baby. So that's how I see it. And when it comes to writing a script, I think I take incidents from real life. So that's how I do, because few writers, they read a lot of books, and few people, they watch a lot of movies. Obviously, I watch a lot of movies, but I don't read a lot of books. I just meet a lot of people. Because people say, right, having a conversation with a person, it's equal to reading 1,000 books, because that's how I approach it. Yeah.
So you're going to meet people again for your second project also?
Yeah.
Will that be possible?
I always
Now you are you have become famous, no?
No.
Will that be possible to go and meet regular people?
No, because success won't change anything. I'm still the same aspiring filmmaker, and for my second project, I'm going to approach it like my first project. In fact, I have to be even more careful, because the expectations are now kind of high, so I have to satisfy that. So it's like I'll keep doing the same. My technique will remain the same. Yeah.
So we heard that you are a college dropout.
Yeah.
So after that, what you did? After dropping your education, you entered into a film course or something?
No, actually, when I was studying in third year, I just got an opportunity to come to Chennai, actually. I was studying at a college called Kumaraguru back at Coimbatore, and at that time, I didn't know anybody at Chennai, and I didn't have that exposure towards cinema. So at that time, a director called Dheeraj Vaidhi contacted me through FB, and he was like, I'm starting a project, so do let me know if you wish to be part of the team. And I just told my dad, see dad, opportunities won't come often in cinema, and when it comes, we have to take hold of it, or else it will be extremely difficult for me to cope up. And immediately he was like, okay, it's your life, and if this is your final decision, and I'm okay with it. So that was the conversation at home, and immediately I came to Chennai. That was the reason behind the dropout, actually.
You have shot some short films also.
Yeah, I've
before
made
this.
a total of 5 short films till now.
Okay, before this.
Yeah, before D16, I've made 5 short films. Yeah.
Okay. Was it easy for you, like from your getting permission from your father to enter into this industry?
No, it was not that difficult. I think my mom took some amount of convincing, because usually moms, they do that. But still she was very supportive, and my dad, he just told my mom that see, as parents, we can just advise him regarding what is good and what is wrong. End of the day, the decision, it has to be his, because it is his life, and we don't want to intrude in that and spoil everything. So that was his approach towards me.
What is your exposure to this industry? Like how many years you are in this industry, and how long it took for you?
I came to Chennai before 2 years.
Okay.
I came to Chennai before 2 years, and I think it's safe to say for 2 years, that's all my exposure is when it comes to Tamil cinema.
Okay. Into this making also, your exposure
No.
into
Actually,
making.
I started making films when I was in college first year. I think that is before 4 years. Yeah, so that is my
When
experience
you are
on
at 16,
filmmaking.
I could say. When you are at 16?
Around 18. I think around 18. Now I'm 22, so before 4 years makes it 18. But my exposure towards Tamil cinema started before 2 years.
Okay.
But exposure to the world of filmmaking, it started way earlier than that. Yeah.
Did you work as AD before this movie?
No, I couldn't work on the project completely. It's an uncredited part. I worked on a movie called Jil Jang Jak. It released in Tamil, starring Siddharth sir. I just worked for like 2 schedules. That's it.
Okay. So how long it took for you to prepare this script? 16.
This script took me 5 months, because I wrote the script in 2 months, and after that I didn't look at the script for the next 2 months, so that I can get the point of view of an audience. So after giving a breathing space of 2 months, I just took the script and I read the entire thing from the point of view of an audience, not as a director, not as a writer. I just looked at it as an audience, and then I made a few changes to the script and I went for shooting. That's how it was.
And Rahman garu, when Naren approached you with the script, మీ మైండ్లో ఏముండేది? ఐదర్ యూ గాట్ ఎక్సైటెడ్ విత్ ద స్క్రిప్ట్, ఆర్ డిడ్ యూ హ్యాడ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఆన్ హిమ్, లైక్ విల్ హీ డిరెక్ట్ ద వే narrated to you?
Naturally,
Kind of
looking
questions.
at this young person, you will not have the confidence just by looking. Yes, I did have my issues of first when he came to me and seeing him on a set, and I asked him what is the character that I'm supposed to be doing before telling the story. What is the character plan? He said he's a cop, and I just did this and I did this and I said like that. I told him to go. Because mentally I had prepared my mind to, because the movie that the set they came at, I was doing another cop role and I've done a lot of cop roles recently. I was getting fed up of doing cop roles. Then any other
You didn't
aspiring
even listen
person-
to the story?
No, I didn't listen. Like
Oh.
any
He didn't
aspiring
listen to it,
thing, he kept on coming to me, calling me up, and sir, listen to it. And then I listened to it, and I started liking little by little by little. This is the honest truth. But when I close my eyes and open my eyes, I see 121-year-old boy like that, and he's the director. So then that part was confusing, because yes, I have done with a lot of debutant directors and things like that, but sometimes we have this fear of unprofessionalism, Anybody can
That
direct,
exposure and
like you said,
experience.
anyone can do it, but most of the time what happens is most of them, even 3-4 films directors also have stopped half the way of the shooting process because of unprofessionalism, no proper planning, nothing, only talks, and the producers suffer a lot. This has happened not in my film also, in my film, but there are even superstars films that I don't want to name. There are so many stars films, big heroes films, whose films are in the box, has not seen the limelight or the screen or silver screen, whatever. So this happens, and mostly it happens to the newcomers and all that stuff. So in order to safeguard the producer as well as my name on the process, I have to be cautious. But then every sitting we had about 4 to 5 sittings with him, and then I started getting impressed, because the screenplay, the way he was narrating, I was feeling something. Of course, the story is something great or anything great. It's all about the screenplay and how he convinces you. But visually, it's again another 1,000 steps higher. But when you're narrating it, you got to keep on hearing it 10 times to understand. So I kind of like that challenge, because I was not able to understand the first go, and then the second go, then he's talking out of his brains and I'm trying to put my brains. So that was the pep that I was getting from him. And then of course the beauty about it is the day I said yes was the day he brought in his all tech crews, his cameraman and his editor and everybody. So everybody opened their laptop and their books and their scripts, and
He got his crew ready before
Yeah,
he
before the
was.
shooting
he
started,
had
yeah.
trained everybody, like before the shoot started, like he brought
Except
it to me.
Rama sir, everything was steady.
Everything was ready. He wanted my yes or no, and he kept saying that if it's not you, then he's going to stop with this. He'll never do it again. Like that. And when I was shocked to see everyone on the thing, and then if I ask a question here, the cameraman will reply that about the movie, or the editor will tell, and they will show the this animated versions of the particular scenes, how they have crafted it, and all those to convince me. So I kind of liked all that, the way these youngsters have done this kind of thing. Something like you're working in a Hollywood style,
Yeah.
because you've seen this only in Hollywood interviews and all, how they talk about it and how they approach things and all that stuff. So that was the moment I said yes, and then we went on board, and I went on board with them, and it was, yes, a learning experience for me also. Though I have done many films for the past 34 years, this film again, just because they are young, no, I've learned something new from them. And yes, it was a good experience as well as a learning experience.
You had any other questions after saying yes to the movie, like maybe technically or the way
Everyday
they
See,
execute?
technically, normally, my experience, or in any actors in my experience, will always have something to, when you come on the set, we'll have suggestions to tell, no, to put it the camera this way, we will do this scene like this, like that, and all that stuff. That is why it happens is, in so many cases, most of the directors are weak. They are maybe a good storytellers, but they are not a visual director who can think how this mood should go and all this stuff. So sometimes, due to my services, due to my experiences, I might have to, so that's a common issue. And thinking I might be the same when I came to the set, but then thank God they didn't make me open my mouth yet for all that. So I knew what they were doing, so I had to just do what my character was on the script and sit in the side, that's all.
Okay, one question. What was there in your mind on the first day of shoot and the last day of shoot?
First day in my mind, nothing. I was 2-3 days. I was a little tensed. How these people are going to do it, because for me it was something new. From the conventional shooting, how we go for a shooting when you go Chalamanti set, caravan, actors, heroes, heroines, everybody is there. So you're used to that kind of thing. Here it is totally like going to an institute, only and all boys from 20 to the 28-year-old boys, and and there are no ladies, nothing. It's all just professional quality work like thing. So that scene was a different thing. Plus, on the second day itself, I understood that they know their work. Whatever they spoke, they were doing it, and they gave me a time frame also. This movie will be packed up in 28 days. There were locations from Chennai to Coimbatore to Ooty, 3 different places. So I laughed at them and said, "How are you going to do it?" I know many people, many directors told me the same thing. It doesn't happen, but they saw to that it got over. Not at 6 p.m., but at 1 p.m. in the morning itself. Afternoon itself, they got it over with, and that was a great thing.
It just actually took 28 days.
20 days
Yeah,
to shoot. Yeah,
20
we started it on September 25th of 2015
Without any
and we
break.
ended on November 1st.
That is without any break. We
Yeah,
just
without break.
They were
We
sure
just
what
had
they
a
were doing.
scheduled break, sir. When
Yeah.
we shifted from Chennai to Coimbatore.
Shifting, yeah, only the shifting phase was a 1-day break. That's it. But then everything was ahead thought about. They know what they have to take it. So in that way, it was a learning experience. Things can be possible in movie making like this. Secondly, when I saw the film, till then I was just an actor. Okay, a character, chala manchi. I just did what I have to do and lived that role. But when I saw the film, I had this feeling like film was fantastic, and something like lightning struck me, like my best performance I could see on the screen is crafted very well. I was so happy, but at the same moment I thought this movie is going to get released tomorrow in the theaters. People are going to watch. How are we going to sell this product? How is it going to happen? Because in this movie, everybody is new other than me. I am the only face. I am the hero, I am the heroine, I am the villain, I am everything. It's like that, and everybody is newcomers. But everyone has done a very good job. But then movie content is like that. And normally every actor says after some good films in interviews and all, it's one of my best movies, one of my best. I don't know how much it is true or not. I very seldom say such things. But I was having ego in the first place, complex, to tell him that this is my best movie so far.
Okay.
Because why should I tell him? It was like that when I felt. But I just broke that thing and I went and hugged him and I said, fantastic. Wow. This is my best movie ever, and I don't think I can get a better movie than this ever. So that is the feeling that I am right now.
You are in this industry for long, 25 years, and you are 150 plus film old actor.
More than
150. So, is there any one particular factor that you learned from this generation? Especially, any particular factor?
There's so many factors. I technically as well as professionally, so many things I've learned from them. There's so many things to tell.
Like
one thing is an honest approach towards filmmaking. And screenplay, content does matter, and it's proven. Like Laksh said before, no superstars, no nothing. They believe in content. Today, if it has to be a successful film in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, is purely because of this content. People have accepted that they also want content in the movie. I think it's changing. The audience perceptions of seeing movies have started changing. They love the movie. They're liking the movie. Because we thought this movie will never, maybe 10 days, 15 days, 25 days, that's it. But it's still going on. So we don't know how far, when we'll be stopping the movie. It'll be going on.
Any major difference from between your generation, like when you started movies, to this generation? Apart from
nothing much.
approach,
Technically things have improved. Technically things have improved, and everybody's got many kind of technical facilities on board and things like that. And thinking that because of this technology we can work faster, no, it's wrong for me. I felt more the technology, it's taking more the time.
Okay.
Because of perfection, they're going into perfection, right? Before we never had a monitor also to see how we have done. You just have to blindly believe the director or the cameraman who's seeing through the lens. Now you have everything, like you can take a retake. Then now it's not film, it's just digital. So you can take as many retakes you want. So these are very good things. At the same time, a lot of time consuming, but then overall, the end product is quality, right? To give the best quality, so it doesn't matter. A little time ahead, longer is also it's okay.
సో మీరు వీళ్ళిద్దరిని మూవీతోనే మీ కలిసారా లేకపోతే ముందు పరిచయం ఉందా?
లేదు, ఐఎమ్ మీటింగ్ దట్ ఫర్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం.
ఫస్ట్ డే.
ఇన్ఫాక్ట్ రెహమాన్ గారు ఐఎమ్ మీటింగ్ హిమ్ టుడే ఓన్లీ.
ఓహ్,
He's been busy. Karthik I met only once before this.
Okay.
Signing the project.
Signing.
మీకేమనిపించింది? ఆబ్వియస్గా ఇది డిఫరెంట్ స్టోరీ అండ్ దట్ ఫ్రమ్ డెబ్యూటెంట్ మూవీ అండ్ దట్ మేజర్ హిట్ అయింది అక్కడ. మీరు వీళ్ళ దగ్గర నుండి ఏది ఒక అంటే ఫ్యాక్టర్, వీళ్ళని చూసిన వెంటనే వీళ్ళ దగ్గర ఈ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఇది ఇన్స్పైరింగ్గా ఉంది అనిపించినది ఏమైనా ఉందా?
No, main thing first I saw this movie in the theater in Chennai.
ఓ, నార్మల్గా ఒక ఆడియన్స్లో వెళ్ళి. ఓకే.
Going by the reviews, right, tremendous reviews, and I was in Chennai. I've seen the movie in the theater, and I personally I'm not a fan of thrillers. Not a big fan because many major thrillers I tend to guess the story by interval.
Okay.
This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. But this movie also I thought the same. But the moment I entered the theater, I was glued. I was like first half. Things start off in a very casual manner, very natural way, and I was like seeing, and the interval block. Okay. Till now I don't know what's happening, but whatever. Let me see. I hope it's not going to be some routine ending or anything. Then climax, just 5 minutes before, I literally felt like clapping in the theater.
Wow.
Which I controlled myself, but I've seen the entire theater clapping. Theater motto claps. The moment Karthik's name appeared, everyone started clapping. I was like, oh my god, nice. Finally, there's a thriller which I can say after that Hollywood flick, which I say. Something which Indian movie actually convinced me. It was so amazing, the screenplay. Everything is natural, and I mean, Rahman gar performance gani, ayana gani, he was apt for the role. Ayana performance gani, ekkada everybody did their job. And except for Rahman Garu, you don't know any other person on screen. Everyone is doing
New
first time.
time.
Yeah, first time.
Everyone is first time. But feeling another ekkada anipichadu. It's like some daily life story going on annattu anpistundi, which happens around us. So with lots of twists and turns in the movie, and obviously commercial elements leave on Karthik, but the movie itself is a commercial element. Trust me.
Yeah.
Movie itself, people are saying it's a mass film.
Okay.
There's no need
That's
to
kind of
have
reviews we are getting.
commercial elements. The movie itself is entertaining. For
Total project.
For scripts where there is no power in them, you need to create some entertaining elements. But for the script which is so strong, you don't need to create anything. It will be entertainment on its own.
So it's proved by Karthik.
Yeah, that's how it
Actually, the
was.
script proved it.
And I came out, I googled about the director, everything, and I was shocked. That was the suspect. Shock outside the theater that he was only 21 years and it's his first movie.
Okay.
So then first thing I've seen him, I told him, first of all, great job, buddy. You remember what
Yeah, sir. Yeah, of course.
I appreciated him more like a passionate filmmaker. I mean, passionate. I have passion for movies. Doesn't matter if I was in the movies or not, but still.
This shock, what he said, will happen to everybody, even to you when you watch the movie. When
Okay.
you walk out of the theater, and that's what you will think.
It is
21-year-old.
beyond thriller, basically. You'll get attached to the movie. That's it.
మీరు ఎప్పుడు చూసారు రిలీజ్ అయిన?
I think 2 weeks
After release.
After it got released.
అండ్ మీరు అప్రోచ్ అయింది ఎప్పుడు ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ గురించి?
I think 3 days after I saw.
3 days. Yeah.
Many people from here, from Telangana, Andhra, and all, have come to Chennai and seen the movie through, because I get to know through my social media.
Yeah.
And they have heard about the movie in the second week or the third week, and they have come and they told me that they've seen the movie. Awesome movie. When is it coming to our state?
Enduko now post the moment, sorry.
Yeah, please.
The posts which we have done for the trailer, for the theme song, I mean everything. You can see the comments below that on our YouTube page. Everything. You'll see so many people mentioning about the movie that they have seen and they want to see again in
The
Telugu.
theater.
They have seen in Tamil.
Yeah, expected
Telugu
movie.
people. And now they would want to watch it again in Telugu. And మేము కూడా డబ్బింగ్ వైజ్ కానీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ వీ నెవర్ కాంప్రమైజ్డ్ ఆన్ ఎనీథింగ్. ధృవాలో అరవింద్ స్వామి గారికి చెప్పిన హేమచంద్ర హాస్ గివెన్ వాయిస్ ఫర్ రెహమాన్ గారు. Nowhere we compromised. Dubbing quality is also amazing in a movie. You won't feel like you're watching a movie from some other language. Lip movement gani, everything was synced so well. It's all perfect. You'll feel like you're watching a Telugu movie.
ట్రైలర్ చూసాము మూవీస్కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ట్రైలర్.
The cast is not very familiar other than Rahman garu. You will be watching a Telugu movie.
ట్రైలర్లో కూడా రెహమాన్ గారే ఉంటారు.
I mean, he's the
అండ్ ఎందుకని రెహమాన్ గారి వాయిస్ పెట్టుకోలేదు? వై హేమచంద్ర ట్రై చేశారా తెలుగుకి?
అంటే
లేదు, ట్రై చేయలేదు. బట్ ఐ వాజ్ ఆల్సో బిజీ. ఐ వాజ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ స్టేషన్.
ఓకే ఓకే.
సో ఐ హ్యాడ్ టు
యాక్చువల్ రెహమాన్ గారి వాయిస్ అంటే ఒకటి ఉంది కదా, ఆ బేస్ వాయిస్కి.
yeah, his voice is very good. But movie is so people have to concentrate on the characters there. I mean the fluency కొద్ది అట్లా మిస్ అయ్యి ఏమన్నా ఉంటే again that concentration will be diverted. So which we didn't want, and I'm sure next movie give his own voice.
And did anyone help you, or you took anyone help in your script?
No, usually I think the working style differs from writer to writer. You know, few people they love to write with co-writer, you know, but I like to write alone, you know, because that's how I work. And for Dhuruvangal Pathinaaru, I just didn't have any co-writer. Everything I wrote by myself.
You look so confident while answering. I think you have shown the same confidence while directing and narrating also. So how did you get that?
No, initially I was scared about directing him. You know, initially I think for the first 3 days I was kind of scared because his cinema experience alone is greater than my age. You know, because he's having 32 years experience in Tamil cinema. So I was kind of worried about the first 2 days, but after that, you know, everything it just went smooth. Because I still remember after you know completing a shot, he used to say, "Karthik sir, is it okay?" You know, many times I went to him and I told him, "Sir, please don't call me sir. You can just call me Karthik." But he was like, "No, me being an actor, I should address a director as sir." So that was when I realized, okay, now we are on the same page. So that was the moment I realized actually. So from that moment onwards, it was smooth.
Were you nervous or you are confident about your script while narrating?
While narrating, I think I was confident about the script.
About that
you know.
sir thing, one thing I'll tell you is why I started calling sir is I'm coming to my set and then I hear Day Karthik, hey Karthik. Everybody is calling Day Karthik, that Karthik, this Karthik. And for me, I couldn't take it because they're calling my director Day Karthik. But what happens is they're all the same age group. They're all like friends. They're all working together. So for them, it was just vada poda type, you know. So then I slowly changed that because I wanted that important. Because if somebody else come
That
and
seriousness
say,
into
"Yaar director, Karthik, unna koopradna." You know, it should not be like that. So then I started addressing him as that, and then I think
After that,
others
I think
all started following.
That changed, yeah. That entire atmosphere on set
He didn't
changed.
bother all that, but
Yeah, because I'm used to it. So it's like it won't bother me. But I think after I did that, everything changed on set.
And I went to sign the agreement also. I've seen in the office motto all youngsters. It felt like some bachelors planned more than office laga. I didn't get the feeling anywhere. I felt I was somewhere coming to party some place or something. But the moment I've seen him, I said, I don't know, because the thing is, I did 4 movies as hero. So I did when I was 16 years. That was when I started very early, and I stopped doing movies when I was 21 as hero. So I said Karthik the same thing. I stopped doing as hero at 21, and you
were starting at 21.
21.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
So I felt some brotherly kind of feeling. I said, dude, I won't see you as a director or a fellow colleague or from the. I'll just treat you as a brother, and I'll tell you, this is how we are going. I'll try to promote you as much as possible. Give my level best. I'll try to promote this movie as much as possible in Telugu. I'll see that all of us should be recognized. Rahman Garu should be done. I'll see that your hard work shouldn't be taken away for. That's when I said I won't do a remake. Yeah, he gave me the liberty to. Sir, if you want to do a remake, you can do it with some other director. I said, Karthik, I want you to direct it. Otherwise, I'll do one thing. I don't want someone else to come and spoil the script or do anything. You have done the job so perfect. Everything so perfect. I said, cinema lo touch cheyadamiki em ledani. So I didn't want some other guy to spoil it or take the credit away from it.
Yeah.
So So that's what I said. I'll promote you in the movie. I'll just go with that feeling that Telugu audience will accept us.
Actually, you're a college dropout.
Yeah.
So your friends are all into this film making only, no? I mean, they are assisting you, or well, they are
Actually,
film
my
aspirants.
assistant directors, I just put a post on FB saying that because I didn't know anybody at Chennai, so I just put a post on FB saying I'm starting my new project. So people who are interested, you can please inbox your resume, whatever. And I think around 20 people they messaged me on FB, and out of them I just randomly picked 5, and actually those 5 are still with me now. And for the next project, they'll be working as associate directors.
And they are of same age.
Yeah, kind of the same age. Yeah. I think average age of our direction team is 22, 23. That's the average age of our direction team, and including me, this is the first film for everyone. The entire direction team, this is the first film.
And Karthik also played a role in the movie.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
So
That is
I
like a
was-
small
that
cameo.
was a
No,
shock.
there was also another funny incident when he was putting up his technical crew and all that stuff. I just came to know recently. So he, like this, through Facebook, through that, through this, he was, getting assistant directors and actors and all that stuff, like, doing all that free of cost kind of things. And then they all came. So there is this one boy who came, actually came to act in the film. So he, about 4 or 5 of them, he narrated the story fully.
The entire script.
The entire script, detail by detail, everything, everybody was shaking their hand on. But this boy was a little upset. Now he doesn't know which role to play. So he was confused. So after everyone left, about a couple of hours, this narration went on, and then he's coming, so which role should I do now? Which role?
I actually thought he came for the assistant director post. But he came for, I think he thought some audition is going on or something, so he just came. I didn't know that. I just thought, okay, you just mingle together, you are here for the direction team, you get to know each other, and I'll start the script narration. And after the entire narration is coming and telling me that, bro, I didn't come for the assistant director post, I came here for an acting chance. And I immediately told him, it's okay, you work as an assistant director, because I was afraid of the story leaking out. Okay, so what if this guy keeps on telling all the twists outside? So I just told him, you work as an assistant director and you can be part of...
Because I came to know this is after the
Smart.
shooting got over, he's asking, say, in your next film, if there's a good role, ask him.
But he's a very good guy, very hardworking.
So,
he's working as an associate for the next one.
He told me after the movie is over, if you're doing any other movie, sir, please think of me to do one role. I said, why, you're in a very good department, no movie success, so you be a good director, no, learn things from him. No, sir, I came to act in the industry, sir. He made me a director, so what can I do?
No, because anyway, being an assistant director, you can learn a lot of things, right, about directing actors.
Yeah.
Because in order to be a good actor, you have to know how to direct others. That communication, it has to be there. So I think it is helping him a lot now. So he's the one who will be playing the character of Melvin. So for the Telugu audience on records, it is the character of Melvin. That's the one.
Okay, he played in this movie.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
he
has
had a
played
role.
He was assisting as a director as well as he did a role.
He did a
Okay.
role in the film, yeah.
Okay, nice. We'll see. What is his character name? Melvin.
Melvin, yeah. Melvin.
Okay.
Names change అవుతుందా లేదా?
Yeah.
The names are changing.
Okay.
Is he the one who was with you in the scene?
Sorry, sir.
No,
Not that one. That one. Out of the 3 college boys, one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think we can't reveal anything.
Yeah.
Okay, among the 3 college boys.
Yeah, among the 3 college boys.
Okay. So being a debutant, was it easy for you to have a control or to have, to have control on 24 crafts? Like for a director, you should have knowledge on 24 crafts and you should be having little control.
I know. I think I have control over the crafts, but I don't think I know all the 24 crafts very well.
Okay.
Because to be very honest, I can't name out or I can't list out all the 24 crafts I know. But I think for a director, what is very important is his level of confidence and conviction on the script. Because he need not know all the technicalities, because this is the policy of Quentin Tarantino. He always says that being a director, I need not know about cinematography, I need not know about editing, I need not know about music, but I should know what is in my head and how I should bring that on screen.
Okay.
So that is the one thing I should be thorough about, and I think that is how I approach cinema as well.
Did you get your work done, like whatever there is there in your mind, you have, did you get that done? Like approaching...
I think after the film is made, I think you have to be happy with what you have, because usually I think people they compare cinema with childbirth, which is very true. Because when the baby is in the womb, you can just imagine whatever you want. You can imagine like, okay, I would like the baby to be like this, like that. But after it's born, you can't do anything to it. You have to be happy with that, and that's your baby. And similarly for a cinema, before it gets made, you can think of all the variations, and you can think of few changes like this and like that. But after the film is made, you can't do anything about it. And you have to be happy with it, and I think I'm happy with the film that has come out. Yeah.
We got the success.
Yeah.
Is there any situation like you got convinced with the crew or like shot or either music or editing? Like
Confusion
you're
with the, okay.
convinced.
Okay. No, I think I'm convinced with the entire technical team.
Like you
because,
wanted something else, but
no,
with
nothing like that, nothing like that. Actually, this is the first time I'm teaming up with the entire technical team. DOP Suchit Sarang, editor Srijit Sarang is both of them are brothers, and music is by Jakes Bijoy. I'm working with them for the first time, but I have never felt that first time, collaboration with them. Now, because on set, the relationship between a director and a cinematographer is very important because people they tend to fight a lot. DOPs and directors they tend to fight a lot, but nothing like that happened between me and Suchitana. Touchwood. Yeah.
Being a debutant, they will suggest like this will be the only thing that going to be work. Like they're suggesting you, or I could say they
Suggestions
force
will
you.
always keep flowing in on set. Not just as a debutant. For all the directors, suggestions it will keep on flowing in. But a director should know which suggestion he should pick up and which suggestion he should just leave it out. Okay, because that is the one thing a director should be clear about. I think I know when to say no and when to say yes.
Were you able to say no, like because all the crew are who are experienced?
The entire film just work on a give and take policy. That's it. Because I think few directors they have this mentality. I'm having a certain vision, and only this vision should come on screen. I don't want any suggestion. I don't want any idea. I want my vision, and I want my vision on screen. That is how few directors approach. But mine is like I take suggestions from everyone. Even if an idea given by a light officer, if it is valid, I just accept it. I won't say no, I won't have that director.
Mostly like also
teamwork,
a teamwork kind of
It's not a one-man show.
It
it's
is
a
not
teamwork.
that accepting an idea or anything. It is trying to understand or giving time to listen to somebody else's suggestion. There are people that I have worked with talk big and thinks that they know everything, and they're given the most disaster flops in my life. So there are people like that who has done more than 50 films also. So sometimes it gets into your head. At least listen to what others say. It can be even from a 3-year-old child also. You might get some good suggestions.
I never have the director's ego or nothing. If idea is valid, then I'll just take it.
That's one thing in this craft, in this art, you need to be it an actor, be it a director, okay, anybody. If you give patience and listen to what the other person has to say, your product will come out good. That's what I've been doing. So far, touchwood, mashallah, I could work on this film very nicely, and people have raved about my acting skills and all that. It's not only just it's because of me, it is also because of the director, it's also because of the whole team.
Actually.
I felt comfortable working. Like he said, it's not I acted the film, I actually lived that character. That's what people are feeling out of it. That's because that space given to me and created for me, I was very comfortable. So I did give and take, that's how it is. I asked him 1001 questions to get one expression, so to understand for myself. And he was patient enough to keep telling me and telling me and telling me. So the moment if he gets angry means then the product from me would be bad.
Directors, they require a lot of patience. That's the one thing they should have. They require a lot of patience. Yeah.
So you got to know all these with your first movie, or did you have that exposure to this filmmaking and all before itself, like how the direction shooting, how this
experience actually. When it comes to Dhuruvangal Pathinaaru, even though this is my first film, I consider this as a learning experience, and the things that I have learned from this film, I have to implement it for my next film. So that is how I approach cinema. It's not like nobody can learn 100% in cinema, because it's like a very big ocean. Obviously you can't get a hold of everything. But right from my short film days, I have approached everything like my first feature. And even for my next film, I'm planning to approach it like that only, without taking anything into my head, nothing. I'm just going to approach it like my first film.
Why you chose a thriller, like being a debutant? People usually take a commercial or love story or rom-com. Why you chose thriller?
I think regarding commercial and rom-com, sometimes we misjudge the audience. We misjudge by saying that only the audience will enjoy these kind of films and they won't accept these kind of films, which is very wrong. If we give them a very honest film, I think they will accept it. Irrespective of the genre and irrespective of the commercial element, they will accept it if the film is good. That was the one idea I had in my mind before starting the film. But I think I have an affinity towards thriller movies, to be very honest. As a film buff, my favorite genre is thriller actually.
Okay.
I watched all the movies of Alfred Hitchcock, and I'm a very big fan of David Fincher. So with that being said, a director's first film is his identity, and it is very important. So I thought the first film, it should be like my stamp.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't mix any commercial elements into it. I just stuck on to the story.
So what is your next movie going to be?
Next movie it's going to be a suspense drama. You know,
Okay.
it may sound somewhat similar to Dhuruvangal Pathinaaru, but it's a completely different story from that. Actually, I'm planning to make a thriller trilogy kind of a thing. So Dhuruvangal Pathinaaru was the first part of the trilogy, and this is the second part. It's not like a prequel sequel. You know, it's just that it belongs to the same universe kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there any situation or scene that you felt little difficult and set lo?
I think the
Yeah, there was one scene.
we can't reveal that.
Yeah, we can reveal that, especially there's an accident scene,
Okay.
a physically challenging scene that was I've never done before that kind of, but chala kashtam. That was a life risking job that I did.
Because on paper it was just like an accident. And
Accident.
that's all I told him.
Yeah.
When he came on set, he was kind of shocked. That
No,
just
on
looked at the
paper he
setup
has
and
also
was like,
given the graphics and all, but in live I didn't expect that they're going to do it like this.
Oh.
no stunts, so actually
Because
sadly
normally when you're narrating the story, so you have this accident, this is an accident and all this thing happened. Okay, accident. Then we know how accidents we shoot. But then he's made it like a real accident, closer to an
because
accident.
people they used to trick with cuts. You know, I don't want to do that.
You will see me, literally in that accident you will see me.
Okay.
Yeah.
ట్రైలర్లో దే హ్యావ్ షోన్ యూ లైక్ ఒక దగ్గర ఫిజికలీ ఛాలెంజ్డ్ అండ్ ఇంకొక దగ్గర కాప్గా అంటే ఫస్ట్ హాఫ్
అది
బిఫోర్
suspense.
ఆఫ్టర్ అలా ఉంటుందా లైక్
I
Suspense.
think we can't reveal anything about that.
Suspense.
Yeah. But there's an underlying take on the film. In the
Okay.
trailer, the whole concept about Ramansa talking to himself, it's like very subtly we have hinted about the type of narration the film will have.
ఓకే.
Just like the film, we like to put all the dots, and it will be up to the audience to connect everything.
ఓకే.
That's how it is.
Someone, this trailer was being played in the theaters.
అవును.
So, days and I was among the common audience. Okay, I went to watch some of the movie. And someone was just giving the guess. Rahman era villain.
ఈవెన్ ఐ హర్డ్
We
దట్.
heard that a lot before Tamil
Tamil
also.
action,
Yeah.
I thought it was that easy. It's definitely not that. So please, trailers will see whatever guesses you have done are definitely wrong. It won't be that. You watch the movie and you will be surprised for sure. Even 5 minutes before the movie, you're wrong.
Yeah.
This genre is very risky. The moment
This-
the audience predicts something, the genre becomes useless actually. When it comes to a thriller, you have to be very careful about the next scene placements and all, because nowadays audience they are very advanced and they start guessing everything. Even before the title card comes up, they will guess everything. Okay, this is how the film is going to be. I think that mindset will be put to test here.
అండ్ ఈ ట్రైలర్ మేబీ టాలీవుడ్లో అనొచ్చు, ఈ ట్రైలర్ చాలా ఏంటి ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ పెంచిందనమాట. సో ఎవరు ఈ ట్రైలర్ కట్ చేసింది?
My editor,
మీ
Srijit
editor.
sir. Srijit sir, yeah.
అంటే యూ వాంటెడ్ దట్ టు బి లైక్ దట్ ఆర్ మీరు ఉన్నారా పక్కన?
No, I just came up with the concept of Ramansa talking to himself and towards the end, receiving a call kind of a thing, and he made all the cuts. That's how we work. I'll just tell him the concept and he'll come up with the cuts actually.
మీరు
He did a very good job.
Yeah, he did that.
Oka trailer kaadu, even the teaser or anything. Srijit is quite helpful for us also.
Yeah,
He's doing a good job. Ippudu
Srijit.
now also he's working. Srijit now he's working with Dilrajagar production or something. So he's a very good talented guy. He's done a pretty
This
good job.
movie ante, like if you ask me why do you want people to go watch this movie, one thing for sure is people, whoever goes to see this movie will definitely love the movie. There will not be one person who will not like it. Reasons, for example, because all my years of experience, I have done films, and those successful films, there is always comments coming, good comments, fantastic film, chala manchi act chesinnaru and all they say. But there is also another group of people who always have critic, film bore,
Criticize, yeah,
first
they
half bore,
always
second half.
criticize, yeah.
There is some negative comments also, always. You never get 100% equal. But first time for me, for him, anyone, everybody has, there is not one minus negative comment about this movie from any fans, from other stars fans or anything. Everybody has only praised the movie. So that is one feel you will see when you get the movie. And movie theatre lo paakradhukku vera experience enna it's not only just the film or anything, it's as
Audio, the visual
the
and audio.
visual experience there is. We have given importance to the visual and to the audio everything. So for most of the aspiring students or youngsters and all, for them, they want to become directors or camera editors, sound recorders, script writers or screenplays, whatever, actors. It's not be a learning experience, but it can be an inspirational experience by watching this film, this 16 Pathinaaru. So this is what my take is on. It's a really well-made film, well-done film, be it technically or be it in acting, whatever. Everything is fantastic.
అండ్ ఈ స్క్రిప్ట్ ఈ మూవీలో మణిరత్నం గారి పేరు వినిపిస్తుంది. హౌ ఈస్ ఇన్వాల్వ్డ్ ఇన్ దిస్?
Actually, he released the first look poster of the film.
ఓకే.
They
He
released
released it on. This is called coincidence. Actually, in the trailer, he'll say freaky coincidence. Actually, this is a freaky coincidence because he released the poster on January 16th. This was like completely unplanned. You know, it just happened just like that. You know, with the help of Rahman sir, I went to his office, and obviously, he has been one of my greatest inspirations. And there was a point when I was actually literally dying to be his assistant director. So I've been to his office many times before, but I couldn't meet him. And actually, Rahman sir got me the appointment, and when I went there, it was like a surreal experience for me. You know, Maniratnam sir standing in front of me and talking to me about my film. And after that, he launched the poster.
There's a lot of, in Tamil Nadu, all the celebrities, name it, everyone has only seen the film and has appreciated the movie. Right from the smallest actor to Rajinikanth sir himself, and the directors like Shankar, Gautam Menon, Maniratnam, A.R. Rahman, choreographer, everybody, they all came out by tweeting and in social media. They expressed their appreciation without we asking them anything.
I would like to change it, not only Tamil Nadu, even in Telugu industry. And I was surprised because, frankly, Appalante, my earlier movies were also content-based movies, but never I had got calls from anyone in the industry. But ee cinema తీసుకున్నానని తెలిసి అనౌన్స్ అయినప్పుడు, there were so many of my friends who called, who messaged from the industry, who are in good positions now, actors, technicians. They called, they tweeted about the movie, they messaged me telling that it's a brilliant film, we have seen it, it's a good pick, Telugulo definitely work out అవుతుంది. And as I told you, if it was just any other thriller, I don't think it would have got so much attention. It is technically brilliant, and script-wise it was so strong that it convinced the even mega heads of the industry. That's how it is. So definitely, whatever people are guessing after watching the trailer, after seeing, they might be right, they might be wrong, but whatever they're right or wrong is not that easy. Definitely, movie has much more than that. It's just not about the guess game. It is much more than that.
సో తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీ నుండి కూడా మంచి మీకు అప్రిసియేషన్ రావాలి
Thank you.
ఆఫ్టర్ 10th.
Thank you.
అండ్ మీ మూవీస్ తెలుగులో నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకా ఫ్రీక్వెంట్గా రావాలి. అండ్ వీ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ ఎ ఫిలిం ఫ్రమ్ యూ ఆల్సో స్ట్రైట్ తెలుగు మూవీ. అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి, ఆల్ ద వెరీ బెస్ట్ మీ మూవీకి.
I was so confident about this movie. I wanted to directly buy the remake rights and for Hindi also.
But
Oh,
it's
your
already bought.
plan.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the rates it has been given already.
I asked,
Okay.
but I was so confident about this movie. It will definitely work any corner of the world you make this movie to
Even
work.
in English.
Even in English it will work. Adi thinking beyond my boundaries gani. Even Hindi is beyond my boundaries, but I thought Hindi I would buy the rights, but he told me they were already in the finalizing stages. I was a little late.
Oh. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ కమింగ్.
Thank you.
అండ్ తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్కి ఈ మూవీ గురించి ఇంకొంచెం కొత్తగా తెలుస్తుంది తెలియని వాళ్ళకి. సో ఆల్ ద వెరీ బెస్ట్ మూవీకి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks to iDream viewers.
Hi, iDream viewers. This is Rahman here. Watch my movie, which is called 16 Pathinaaru. Every detail counts, which will be releasing on March 10th, and you have 2 more days countdown. And watch also my our exclusive interview with the youngest director in India, Karthick Naren, on to my right, and the youngest producer, I think,
Not in India.
in the Telugu industry, Mr. Laksh. It's so amazing to see such a lot of viewership in iDream channel, which has been crossing almost about more than 700 million viewership. Congratulations to iDream.
Hi, iDream viewers. This is Karthick Naren, director of 16 Every Detail Counts. So congrats to iDream channel for crossing more than 700 million views, and our movie will be releasing on March 10th, so please do watch the film in theaters.